Well, actually, I have that. The first item I talk about here is $1,000 that they're giving out in a city in Maryland. It's called Maryland City, Tacoma Park, and they're giving $1,000 to everybody who earns less than $50,000. Wow, this is sort of like the universal, minimum income kind of thing. And there's a lot of companies out, a lot of cities that are doing that. And if you see mayors for guaranteed income, you search for that and you'll see about 50 cities, or actually there's more like 100 now that's doing that. So this is another city that's giving out $1,000 to everybody at a certain income. And the income is $50,000. So that's the application. And it just opened yesterday, or October 25th. And today's the 26th. So you know that's not going to be long. But what you have to do is find out where things like this are in your city or state. And that's what you have to do, because you probably don't live in, what is that town? Tacoma Park, Maryland. I know it, actually. So what you have to do is go to places like 211.org and findhelp.org and put in financial assistance. If you put in financial assistance, then you'll see a whole bunch of nonprofit organizations that help people with financial assistance. So you want to you go through that list and call them all. That's the only way. There's no shorthand, to get these kinds of things. It means you rolling up your sleeves. It's starting to rain here, actually. and call them. See, when you call somebody like that, what you do is say, "Hey, I'm looking. I have financial problems. Can you help me?" You don't say, "Give me a grant. Give me money." No, you just say you need help. And when you ask for help, and they say, "Well, we don't do that," then you ask them, who else do you think would do that? Because these are people who are getting grant money to help people who are in financial trouble. So they get calls like you all the time. And they learn so much from just talking to other people, like what else is out there that other people have viewed. So you want to leverage yourself on that. You don't want to start building the Sistine Chapel for yourself. Somebody probably did it all, except put in the last brick. And that's what you have to do. And that's why you want to call people and find out. Okay, the other program here is money to pay your heating and cooling bills and get a new heating and cooling system. So you need a new heating system for the winter. Well, they have money for that. And it's called HEAP, Home Energy Assistance Program. It's a national program, so it's everywhere, and it's run by different offices everywhere. But the place to find out where you could do it, see, what they give you is grants to pay your heating and cooling bills, your utilities. They give you grants for that, plus equipment. They'll put in new equipment. So if your old heating and cooling system costs you too much money and it's not working well or whatever, well, they have money to give you a whole new heating and cooling system. And that's Home Energy Assistance Program, HEAP, okay? Now, the place to find that program is in your community, what do you call it? CAP, Community Action Agency. Man, this Swiss cheese brain at this age. So you want to find your local Community Action Agency. Okay, write that down. Community Action Agency. You could go Google and put your county name and put Community Action Agency and call them up and say, "Hey, you have a problem with your heating bills, or your heating stuff isn't working well, and it's costing you so much money to keep warm this summer," because this winter, global warming and everything, people are going to be killed with these energy bills. So you want to see, a lot of these programs have just a certain amount of money. So when it's gone, it's gone. Now this one, this is New York, I have a thing for. They're opening November 1st. So they're just opening. So that's why you want to be there early. You want to be there often, and you want to apply soon. So to take care of your utility bills, okay, wherever you live, you call your local Community Action Agency, okay? And they're in every county. You could just put in Google the name of your county and then Community Action Agency, and they'll hook you up. And if they don't know, they'll know of other programs that may do it. Now for all these things, there's really dozens and dozens of places to get help like this. So when someone says no, that doesn't mean it's not available. That just means it's not available from them. Now you have to go out and start digging for more, and you just don't make one or two phone calls. You know, if it's hard, and it may be hard, you got to make dozens of phone calls maybe. That's the only way out of this spiral that you may be going down, and you have to get the courage to do that. And that's what we do at Let's Go Help. I mean, we have training programs, like live grant training. We have like 3 or 4 live sessions every week, all through the day. We even have a study hall where, where we all work together, working on your own projects to do and help each other doing that. I mean, there's nobody else in the world, for $20, you'd have to pay $20,000. There's Tammy. And not only do you get help from me and the other people, it's from people like Tammy, who's a member. The other members help members, because the joy in life is helping other people. And that's what it's all about, and that's why our members are like that too. They're just, right now, classes, everyone. Oh, is there a class going on now, Tammy? See, that's how much I know. Don't trust me. But yesterday there was, what is today? Today's Wednesday. Yeah. I'm at 2 places at one time. Oh, hey. So you're in a class, huh? Is there a class now? What's the class that's going on right now? So by the way, all our classes are on our, what is it called, Tammy? What do you call this one? It's on Let's Go Help 2, okay? And oh, I see, you're all day in a class somewhere. Oh, I see, oh, that's cool. So it's not with us. We give our training on Let's Go Help 2. So if you're a member and know the Facebook, there's a free link you could get to go over to Let's Go Help 2 to attend all these classes. And don't forget to apply to our new November 4th grant, okay? So we have another grant coming up November 4th. Want to make sure you apply for that. And it's the easiest grant in the country, in the world probably. All you have to do is you say 1 sentence, 2 sentences, 3, as many as you want, on how you would spend $1,000, okay? So that's all you have to do. And you fill it, and you give us your email. By the way, if you applied to one of our grants before, go to the website and see if you won one of these, because we have people who are not picking up their grant money. Now that is terrible. We have good money here to give away. People win it, and some of them fail to pick it up. And that's what you have to do. Man, you don't get it. And I know everybody's busy and whatever, and you apply to something, you forget what you do. I mean, I forget what I did this morning. So I don't know what it's 1 o'clock. I still mean that. And it's starting to rain now, and I'm not sure how long this will last. But thank you so much, guys. So those 2 things, $1,000, check for something like that in where you live, and that's Mayors for Universal Income. See what's stuff like that going where you live. And that's by going 211.org or findhelp.org and put in financial assistance and start talking to people about the options for that. The other thing is the HEAP, Home Energy Assistance Program, to pay your the winter heating or cooling bills, depending on where you live, and also to get a new heater or cooler, just like Tammy did. She got one too. So, okay, guys, let me go back and exercise and go back and answer questions. That's what I do all day. That's fine.